Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between Vitali Klitschko and David Haye.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Round 1 of 12. Well, let's talk about what kind of guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
Carries that punch. Nice work to the midsection. When you have a lot of speed, how effective can a feint be?
Oh, boy, it can be really effective because your opponent is keyed up already. Before the bell even rings, he's jumping out of his shoes. He's waiting for something to come quick. So you let him think it's coming, he's going to react to it. And then you go get him.
Good block there by Vitali Klitschko.
Let it go!
Halfway through this round here. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. You see him holding on. And now looking to hang on. Blocks that belt line well. Vitali Klitschko's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. And he decides to tie up again. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. He has his target. He lands a straight right. David Haye's inability to really step on that gas pedal a bit, just be a little more offensive-minded, is really catching up with him. That last round was unimpressive.
It's just not his temperament. And you know what? I'm afraid it's not going to change right now. It's kind of like being in a room, being in a party with somebody, and you say, hey, come on, talk a little bit more. You know, everybody else is talking. It's just not his way. He's not a talker. This guy is not a busy fighter.
Beat the shit out of you. He's beating you to the punch every time. You need to cut the ring off.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Work with the left hand. He landed well by Vitali Klitschko. David Haye's punch is far off the target. Vitali Klitschko's defense is paying off now. David Haye showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Look at that! It takes a big punch to bring down a big man like David Haye, but Haye is down. David Haye finding the energy to rise up after being rocked. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Hold on to him!
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. Frustrating his opponent with great defense.
What's up?
We count down the final moments of this round. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side. Boom. You need to throw more punches. The body. Bang the body. Hit that body.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Vitali's right hand can be so dangerous. You're seeing a good example of it here.
Work the body.
Scores up top with a left. Not able to land the headshot. Oh, and Haye, like a battering ram, just landing that power punch to the head. A razor-sharp hook to the body by Vitali Klitschko. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. A penetrating hook to the body by David Haye. Snaps that jab out. A great hammering punch by Vitali Klitschko.
You're doing great.
Vitali Klitschko's making me wonder if his legs are really underneath him. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but the non-stop clinching, it's revealing a lot.
Yeah, it is revealing a lot. He's not right. He's hurt a little bit, but he could turn it around for an opportunity for himself because he could grab inside and then let go and then all of a sudden sneak, bang, 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 and then grab again. He can find the little opportunity if he can think about that.
Defense. More defense.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. 10 seconds to go in this third round.
What you doing?
David Haye's been hurt. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. And that's the end of round 3.
Great job. You're doing well.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Relax, relax. You're okay. You're okay. Keep your hands up. You can keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down. Let's keep him up. Listen, he's gonna come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you, all right?
Vitali Klitschko's in complete control of this fight early on here. Teddy, he's up 3-0 on your scorecards, but even more important than that, he may be able to end this fight. He's put his man down on the canvas.
Well, his opponent keeps squaring up with him, giving him a lot of surface, and he's finding that surface.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Vitali Klitschko constantly trying to rid the ring of his opponent with a right hand. David Haye's left now getting into the mix. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Nice work, nice work.
Teddy, it's not often that we point to a loss as one of the defining moments in a fighter's career, but such is the case with heavyweight world titleist Vitali Klitschko. Back in 2003, he showed he has what it takes to be at this level of the sport with that brutal cut he suffered against Lennox Lewis.
Yeah, no doubt about it. In that fight, it was more about redemption. It wasn't really about a win or a loss. It was about redemption for his soul, you know, for his inner spirit. You go back in his history, he had quit against Chris Bird, and he had been living with the consequences of that. He found out that night that it is actually harder to quit than it is to fight, because you got to live with the remnants of that. You know, the next day it's still with you. But if you fight and you overcome something, it's done, it's clean. And that night, that's what he was doing. He was trying to get rid of the ghost when he got in that ring with Lennox Lewis.
David Haye's almost as if he's scared to throw punches right now, that he's just thinking strictly about defense after being tagged earlier in this fight.
Well, he needs some help in his corner. That's where a good corner comes in right now. They have to straighten his mind out right now. They have to give him another way of attack. They have to give him a plan B.
This round comes to an end.
Gotta breathe.
A round in which this fighter
Relax.
threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
One. Keep moving.
That's right. Keep working the body.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Come on, kid.
Punch. Back to the body.
Nice work on the right hand by Vitali Klitschko.
Work the body, kid.
And he ties up on the inside.
Jump on him. Nice.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Vitali Klitschko's feeling the sting of that big uppercut. David Haye stunned and staggered. Big shot he just scored with. David Haye goes down. Yet again, he is down. Will this fight continue is the question.
One, two, three, four, five.
David Haye's corner has to get to work now. That bell couldn't have come at a more opportune time. He was getting rocked in that round.
But now in the corner, they have to bring him back. They have to revitalize him, because believe me, there might not be bells going off in his head right now, but there's plenty of noise.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you. You're good. You all right? You okay, right?
You got any more of these?
start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
A solid left hand by Vitali Klitschko. Vitali Klitschko's getting back to basics, a good solid jab. Why is his opponent struggling so much here? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
Well, one reason is his opponent is moving his head. He's doing a good job of being elusive, but there's no change. He's just throwing straight, naked punches at him. He needs to make a little adjustment, a little adaptation. He needs to feint a little bit, get a false movement, get him out of position, get him off balance, and then time him a little bit. He keeps just throwing at him. He's going to keep doing what he's doing, move air around.
David Haye's been hurt. Big shot comes crashing home. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
4, 5, 6.
That's it. The fight is over. Vitali Klitschko's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.